Hey there TRW crew, Matt Vasallo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to make an awesome shirt like this. So I'm making a dry fit, nice fluorescent shirt for my son. He's a little chick magnet, so we're going to do a chick magnet design. Awesome thing about this video right here is I'm going to provide a link below to that chick magnet design so you can download it from our website at RhinestoneWorld.com for free, and that's just a reward for watching this video. We want to teach you as much as we can, and you're going to get a free design, so hopefully you learn something and you earn something. So we got our awesome looking design right here that we're going to be creating, and this shirt. So the materials and different products we're going to be using in the video today, we're going to be using our Silhouette Cameo cutter. It's just our 12-inch cutter that we have available on the website. We also have the smaller Silhouette Portrait available as well. We're going to use the TRW Stone Wizard Rhinestone software. We're going to use the CorelDRAW X6 and the Silhouette Connect add-on for CorelDRAW, and that's what's going to allow us to send directly from Corel to the Cameo to where we don't have to use the Designer Edition or Silhouette Studio at all anymore. Those are basically obsolete. You have a great software to be able to create designs with the TRW Stone Wizard and CorelDRAW, and then you can send it directly to your Silhouette Cameo to cut. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to bring you over here to the actual computer. We're going to show you how to set up this design for cutting and get this process started for you. Okay, so we're over here at our computer now, and we're working in CorelDRAW X6 and the TRW Stone Wizard, and we just pulled the file in from the website now. So you can see our chick magnet design right here. Now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get this ready to cut on our Silhouette Cameo cutter. So I'm just going to highlight the design right here. We make it very easy in the TRW Stone Wizard with CorelDRAW and using the Silhouette Connect software. So if I go to the Export tab, and I just come down here, I click on Connect. That's for Silhouette Connect, and then I hit Send to Cutter. What that's going to do, it's actually going to pull up the Silhouette Connect software right here on our screen and have it ready to cut. So there we go right there. It just pulled up the Connect. There's our cut right there. We can arrange it to wherever we want. Now we aren't using a weed box on this. You don't have to use a weed box on everything. So we're not going to use one on this design right here just to show you how you can still just trim around it and weed it as well. So settings here, we're going to come up and we want to see where our page properties are and everything. So we got obviously our size. If you're using a cutting mat, we're not going to use a cutting mat. And then your cut conditions there. You can see when we scroll down, it shows by layer what type of material you're using. If you're using the FDC sign vinyl or the sticky flock template material. The Easy Weed has the thickness about like the FDC sign vinyl. So we're going to give that a try here. And then you also have one more option for advanced down here where it'll do all the welding features and things like that. So if I come up here to the top and I click on Send to Silhouette, our silhouette is now ready. We're going to cut at a blade depth of 6 and a full speed of 10 as well. So first thing, before we get this all set up, we need to go over to our Silhouette Cameo and get our material set up in there. Alright, so we're over here at our Silhouette Cameo cutter. You can see we have our blinged out cutter we're using here today. We're going to open our front cover here. Now your blade right here, very easy. If you just turn this blue knob right here, you can pull it out. Make sure that you're on the right setting. Now you can see I'm on 6 for our blade depth right now, so that's exactly where I want to be. We can load this back in, turn it to the right to lock it down. And then we're going to load our material. Now our material here, we're going to go at about 9 inches wide. So once you have your Cameo on, it's going to say unload or load over here on the side, okay? And then it's also going to have load cutting mat or load media. Well, we're just loading the actual media to the Cameo today. So we're going to start on the left side right here. You'll see some different lines coming down on the side here that are going to help you line everything up. Once you're ready to go ahead and load it, just hit enter to load. It's going to load it in there for you, and then I'm going to hit the down arrow just to feed it through a little bit more to make sure it gets a nice clean cut on the edge right there. So now that we have our material loaded, now we're using the black Caesar Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl here for this project again. But now that we have it all loaded, we can go back over to the software there and go ahead and send the job to the cutter to get this cutting for us. Alright, so we're back over at our software here, and just want to point out one thing. When we were getting ready to cut this, obviously, we made a mistake earlier. anytime you're cutting your heat transfer vinyl for apparel, you do need to mirror it. So very easy to mirror it. If you just go up to edit and hit flip horizontally, that's going to mirror our image for us. And then obviously it's going to cut out right for pressing your heat transfer vinyl. Now we chose the FDC sign vinyl. If I just double click on this, what it's going to actually do is it's going to bring up your cut conditions. So you can see we have a speed of 10, a thickness of 6, and our ratchet blade is on 6 as well. So you can just double check that to make sure. Let's go ahead and click on our send to silhouette. Let's go ahead and send it to the silhouette here. And we're going to go ahead and cut. So send to silhouette, and here we go. Alright, so you can see and hear our silhouette working here for us, but again, it's a small cutter, it's an introductory cutter, a craft cutter, but it's a great cutter for getting going in the business. So you can see it's not the quickest cutter in the world, but it's going to do the job for you, and it's a shirt that you're going to easily be able to sell to your customers well. And you can also cut the sticky flock template material with the silhouette cameo and the silhouette portrait as well. Alright, so the Cameo just finished cutting here. I'm just going to hit enter right here to go ahead and unload my material. And I can see all of my different cut lines and they're perfect. I'm sure it's going to be hard for you guys to see on the actual camera here. But we're going to go ahead, grab a pair of tweezers, grab our X-Acto knife, and weed this for you right here. Alright, so we got our material here. I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors here. And I'm just going to trim off our excess so we don't waste any material. We can do another full design with this extra material we have here. And then we're going to go ahead and start our weeding process. So I just have an X-Acto knife that I'm using here. I like to use it because you can also cut with it as well if need be. But the Easy Weed material, very easy to weed. Hence the name Easy Weed. You can see as I pull around here, everything cut perfect here in the Cameo. Like I said, Cameo is a great cutter. It's a great introductory cutter, a great craft cutter. We use it for a lot of our decals. Even though we have the GX24s and the Graphtex and everything else, we still use the Cameo for different small cuts and when we're doing vinyl decals, things like that. And it's a perfect cutter to actually bring to events if you're doing baseball events or cheer events, things like that, where you're on site. So great cutter for that purpose. All right, so we got our chick done there. Let's go ahead and grab this edge here for the inside of the magnet. Now this is a shirt I'm actually making for my son. He's going into first grade, and we thought we'd make him a pretty cool little chick. All the little girls love him, so we'll make him a chick magnet shirt. Alright, so you can see that is completely done weeding now. And we are ready to go ahead and heat press this to our apparel here, and we are all done with this shirt. Alright, so we're over here at our heat press now, and we are at 305 degrees. I have one of my Badger dry fit shirts here, and we did the fluorescent yellow for this one. We're going to go ahead and get our initial pre-press real quick. And I'm going to tighten up my pressure just a little bit. Perfect. Pre-press is good. Line up the design right here. Very simple. You just throw design right in the middle there. Looks good. Right across the arms. Perfect placement there. Let's go ahead and hit this. And we're going to press this for about 6 to 10 seconds. You don't have to press too long with the Easy Weed template or Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. And it is a hot peel, so you can see how easy it is to peel that off. And we are good to go. All done with this shirt. Alright, so as you can see our finished shirt right here, how easy that was to create with our silhouette cameo. So different materials we used here in our video today. Obviously we used the TRW Stone Wizard and CorelDRAW X6, and that was the software we brought it into. We used the Silhouette Connect add-on to actually be able to send it from CorelDRAW to the actual silhouette cameo. Then we used our black Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. We just have a Badger fluorescent youth dry fit shirt here that we got online. And then obviously the silhouette cameo, a pair of scissors, your X-Acto knife for weeding the Easy Weed, and then our red heat press right here. So this is the 15 by 15 red heat press. We also have the 11 by 15, the 16 by 20. We also have all the Hotronix heat presses as well. So Silhouette Cameo, awesome cutter, especially for all you crafters out there that want to be able to make shirts. You can make shirts like this. You can also make rhinestone shirts with the sticky flag template material. So your options are unlimited with this Cameo. Only $269.99 on our website at therhinestoneworld.com, and that does come with some free Rhinestone TrueType fonts as well. So that's almost $100 value of TrueType fonts that's going to come with this Silhouette Cameo if you don't currently own one. But even if you do, having one, having two, one that does decals, one that does shirts, it's going to help you, it's going to help your business, and it's going to maximize your profits as well. So this is the awesome shirt that we created here today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. The number is 941-755-1696. This is Matt with therhinestoneworld.com. You guys have a great day.